With your Sports on Demand for Saturday, May 4th, I'm Alex Klein. You couldn't ask for a better day out on the water for the 2019 South Shore Spring Shootout in Marquette. 28 teams tried their luck out in Lake Superior for the biggest trout and salmon they could catch. Each boat could keep up to 3 of each species in hopes of a monster weigh-in. The top 4 teams in each category won a cash prize, and the anglers with the largest individual trout or salmon also could take home some money. Team Megabyte was one of the big winners, and Captain David Letamaki says it's not how you start, but how you finish.
We started out really struggling, actually. It was really windy and it was raining, and we had some lines tangled, and we finally started finding some fish, and we stayed in that spot and kept on them, and we actually lost 4 and only caught 4 total for the day, but the 4 that we caught, counted, and we did really well. Ended up winning the biggest lake trout of the whole event and the 3 biggest lake trout of the whole event together. So it was a really great day in the end,
Megabyte won the trout category with a total weigh-in at 21.75 pounds, while Spoondog took first for the salmon with 17.13 pounds. Turning to high school baseball, Calumet visited Gladstone. This might be the first meeting between these schools in this sport. Top of the first, the Braves' Carson Shea catches Brent Locust looking to end the inning. Then Calumet's Trevor Hendrickson, he kept pace, handling the bouncer from Dan Martin to complete the bottom of the second. We have no score after 2. Bottom of the third now, runner on third, 1 out for Zach Hansen. Popped to short left center, and Rylan Anderson charges in to make the rolling catch. That gave Cole Hansen enough time to score the game's first run, and it's 1-0 Braves. Top of the fifth, Calumet's Gabe Capo bounces one to first. It's bobbled by Jared Crow, but fortunately Caden Alwarden is in the neighborhood and throws to Crow for the out. Carson Shea throws a 1-hitter in the 6th-inning contest as Gladstone held on for the 1-0 win. Gladstone also blanked the Copper Kings in the nightcap, 6-0. Now over to Escanaba. The Eskimos had a doubleheader with Ashwaubenon. Game 1, first inning trailing 2-1 with 2 out. Austin Willett grounds to short. Jaguars shortstop takes way too much time, and Willett, he beats the throw. Tyler Larson scores. We're tied at 2. Both pitchers found their stride after the first inning. Escanaba's Riley Lamb freezes Spencer Klika for the strike 3 in the 3rd inning. Top of the 4th, 2 out, and Ashwaubenon's Luke Hansford singles to right field. The Jaguars runner tries to advance to third, but Jake LaFave comes up throwing. Third baseman Grant LaMarche makes the catch on the hop and applies that tag, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 4th for some small ball. Zeke Strand, great bunt. Nick Miller, he scores the go-ahead run. Jaguars make the out at first, but nobody's covering third base, and Jared Hansen, he gets there with some heads-up running. 2 outs now, and Josh Brunchins rolls one to short, but the ball misplayed, and Jared Hansen crosses the plate. It's 4-2 Eskimos. Bottom of the 5th, sophomore Bryant Mackey is up with a runner on third, pops the ball up. Bit of a challenge for the shortstop to make the catch. So the speedy Craig Kameen, he sprints home and beats the throw easily on the approximately 125-foot sacrifice fly, and it's 5-2 Escanaba. That proves to be the winning run as Ashwaubenon scores twice in the 7th, but the Eskimos win the first game 5-4. In the second game, the Jaguars won 6-1 as Escanaba committed 7 errors. And some other high school baseball scores. Iron Mountain wins both games of their doubleheader with Kingsford. Mountaineers come back from a 2-0 deficit to win the first game 4-2 and then completely dominated the second, beating the Flivers 14-2. And in girls soccer at the Lakeland Union Invite in Wisconsin, Marquette beats Hayward 2-0, followed by another win against the host, blanking the Thunderbirds 7-0. And in softball, Escanaba stomps Whitnall 12-1. Gabby Sallow had 15 strikeouts in 6 innings, only allowing 1 hit, and then Nicole Kameen follows that up with a 2-hitter against Westosha Central in a 5-0 win. And in college softball, Bay College throttles Gogebic Community College 20-3. Eve LaFleche and Beth Gannigan both with home runs. And then the Norse followed that up with an 8-2 win against Lake Region State. Caitlin Hardwick and Aubrey Saunders had long balls in that game. And tomorrow, the Norse will play Dakota County Tech to see who moves on to the championship game in the NJCAA regional tournament.